Alright, grade 2, you are going to have to bear with me. I'm going to show you how place value works. So, regrouping, I mean. So, we start with our 3 houses. Units, tens, hundreds. We know that. Okay, and then we draw our line. Now, all of these that we are going to do today are plus sums. So I don't want you to worry about minus or anything like that. Now, what we are going to talk about today is what happens when the numbers in one house become too much for that one house. So, for example, if we have this number plus, let's make it easy first, this numbers. 269 plus 317. What happens? 9 plus 7 is 16. But we cannot write the number 16 down here because there are not 2 numbers allowed next to each other in one house. So what we do is, if we take a look at the number 16, 6 is a unit, the 1 is a 10. So the 6 goes in the units house, the 1 goes in the tens house. So we write 6, but we do not write the 1 here. We go store it in the attic of the tens house. Because if we only write the 1 here, then we haven't taken these numbers into consideration. Now, we say 6 plus 1, and then we plus the 1 in the attic, which will give us 7. And then we say 2 plus 3, 5. My answer is 576. Let's do another one. Let's do it over here, because if I erase now, it's going to look horrible. Units, tens, hundreds, 9, 9, 9, 9 plus. Good. Here we have 3 new houses. Let's make the number 374 plus 536. Why not? 374 plus 536. Let's see what it works out as. In our units house, let's plus these 2 together. 4 plus 6 gives me 10. Now, if 16 works out this way, that the 6 was a unit and the 1 was a 10, then the number 10 will be the same. So, if we look at the number 10, 0 is a unit, 1 is a 10. So, unit goes in the units house, that 10 goes into the attic of the tens house. Now we say 7 plus 3 is 10, plus 1 is 11. If we look at 11, 1 is a unit, 1 is a 10. So 1, 1. 3 plus 5 is 8, plus 1 is 9. And that means my answer is 910. This is called carrying over. Okay, first of all, we call it regrouping, because we are regrouping our numbers in order to find the correct answer. But when we regroup by plussing, we call it carrying over, because we go store a number in the attic. That is what we need to remember with carrying over, is we are storing a number in the attic. I'm going to do one more example with you, and then I need to go sit again and wait for parents. I hope none of the parents have come in the meantime. But I'm going to finish this sum quickly. Good. Hundreds, tens, and units. Let's do 709 plus 293. Now this might look scary if you just saw these numbers like this. 703 plus, oh, that's wrong, but whatever. If you just saw the numbers like this, you would go, I can't do that, I can't do that, I can't do that. But then we put it into our houses. I know I switched the last two. Then we put it into our houses, and all of a sudden it's much simpler. So we start with our units. 9 plus 3. What is 9 plus 3? 9, 10, 11, 12. The 2 goes here, The 10 from 12 goes into the attic. Our neighbor stores it for us. Very nice neighbor. Now we say 0 plus 9, which gives me 9, plus the 1 in the attic, which gives me 10. The 0 from the 10 stays here. The 1 goes into the next house, the neighbor's attic. He stores it for us. 7 plus 2 is 9, plus 1 is 10. Now, technically, we can't write the 1 next to it because there's only 1 digit allowed per house, but there is luckily a magical extra house. We know this. It just carries on that way. There are more houses and more houses and more houses, as many as you need. So that 10 can just go into the attic. The 1 just carries all the way down, and my answer is 1002. That was not planned to be such a complicated sum, but now if faced with that, you know what to do. So this was just an introduction, grade 2. You can go through all of these again, this regrouping, carrying over. You can go through all of these examples again. Go try them out. Go make yourself some of your own sums in your own little houses. Work it out. Practice, practice, practice. We are going to do some worksheets on that. Ooh, it's not July anymore. Hold on. While we're here, let me fix that. Go practice these type of sums, these type of carrying over sums, okay? So that you are able to do them when we get to a worksheet.